This haul is all about books that are with Christmas themes. I haven't got my Christmas theme nails going, okay? I am so excited. Many of these books are by authors that I have not had the opportunity to read books by them yet, but I decided with Christmas being right in tow, let me go ahead and make a list of books that fall under, you know what? It's gonna give me Christmas feels. It's gonna give me good, sexy Santa feels. And some of these books do have some sexy Santa Clauses on them. So that's why I was like, let me go ahead and check it out. If you have not already, you need to follow me and subscribe to me on Instagram, TikTok, Fable, Facebook, YouTube. I am all over and I drop book reviews several times a week, as well as videos like this that showcase books by talented authors. This book came out September 29th of 2020, A Christmas Love Affair with the Billionaire's Son by Kay Renee. It is available on Kindle Unlimited. It also is available with paperback for $4.78, so run and go grab you a copy. The book is 170 pages. Juelz Jr., also known as Juju, is all grown up and finding out that everything that's done in the dark eventually comes to light. Exactly. So you might as well go ahead and do it with the lights on or just do it out for everybody to see because everything comes back around full circle. Juju is determined to be a man and stand on his own 2 feet despite being raised with money. He is eager to carve out his own path and make his own moves. Get it, sir? If trying to become his own man wasn't hard enough, he's also falling for a woman he can't have, at least not publicly. Baby, don't be loving on me behind closed doors and you can't love on me publicly. Layla's love life is complicated as well, but she is determined to solve her issues without interference from the Cassim family. This is easier said than done. Hiding secrets in such a tight knit family is an impossible task. As the family gathers for Christmas, secrets are revealed that cause turmoil and division amongst everyone. If a Christmas dinner don't do nothing else, it's gonna bring out some secrets. Y'all gonna find out somebody done had a baby along the year that nobody knew about. Somebody's gonna get into an argument. Somebody's gonna come in super drunk and high. You always gonna have that family member that shows up with a bunch of food that they want to eat. They probably make them 2, 3 plates. Didn't contribute shit. Didn't bring a cup of water. Didn't bring nothing. It's a given. I love me a good story like this because it makes me feel not too bad about, my family, okay? The twins will have to be adults in their situations in about their situations and accept the unconditional love that only family can provide. Things that nobody could ever predict happen when you're having a Christmas love affair with a billionaire son. Y'all manifest me a billionaire son that's gonna act right and not be on no weird stuff. Can y'all do that for me? Like, that's on my Christmas list. I don't even need a billionaire. Let me get a millionaire son. At this point, with this economy, I might even take a thousandaire son. Okay? Whatever makes it work, whatever makes him pay some bills and actually treat me right too, and lets me love on him and lets me be soft with him while not thinking he about to be strong arming me over here. Manifest that for me. I think this book cover is super cute. How did I find this book? I found it by literally Googling on Amazon. I guess you wouldn't call it Googling on Amazon. It's called searching. Searching on Amazon. I had just typed in Christmas love stories, urban fiction. This is one of the first books that popped up. So drop a comment and let me know if you've already read the book. The next book on my list is by LaJill Hunt. I have not read a book by this author. It is titled Perfectly Fine Christmas. It is available on Kindle for $9.99. It's available with paperback for $8.99. The book is 258 pages. Who says Cinderella is the only one who gets a happily ever after? Shouldn't the fairy godmother get a knight in shining armor too? After all, she's the one with all the magic. This is a twist that I have not seen explored yet. Now, I'm excited. The book did drop October 26th of 2021. Kendall Freeman, a self-assured, full-figured seamstress and aspiring fashion designer, loves Christmas. Naya Fine, a shy, introverted, plus-size teen, is dealing with the recent loss of her mother. She's now living with her widowed grandmother, Claudia, an elitist who criticizes Naya's every move. Girl, fall back. While Kendall is working hard to make the season bright, Planning Christmas parties and whipping up amazing gowns at the boutique where she works, Naya is begging her Uncle Reese, the reprobate of the family, to spend the holidays with her at his mother's home. She hopes that will make living there a little less lonely. A twist of fate leads to a unique friendship between Kendall and Naya and a quest to pursue a family tradition that seems impossible to achieve. Can Kendall help Naya embrace who she is and help the family rediscover the true meaning of the holiday season? Is there a possibility of finding a true love of her own in the process? It is a book of urban fiction. His author is originally from Alabama, and she burst onto the literary scene in 2003 with her debut novel, Drama Queen. Let me know in the comments what the books I should be checking out by this author. I have seen so many of this author's work being promoted before, and there's just so many talented authors that I don't get to read everybody as much as I want to. So give me some direction of where I should be going next. I love me a good story about what happens in Vegas. This book here is a book that I am excited about. It is available at Kindle Unlimited. Christmas in Vegas, Love is Blind. It's by Reese LaFleur. It is 170 pages. It came out December 17th of 2022. Love Daniels is a successful wedding planner married to a six-figure man. Each day she wakes up and pretends that everything is okay. Girl, that'd be tough when you be married, okay? As Love struggles to hold her marriage together and prepare for the busy holiday season, her world comes crashing down when her husband drops a bomb right before Christmas. It better be a bag. It better be something good. Don't say you leaving me before Christmas. Nigga, you knew all season long that you didn't want me no more. That better not be what he's saying. Okay? Like, so many women, Love thinks she can't afford to leave, so she stays and deals with the constant disrespect. Side note, women, please always have your separate savings account. I don't care what people say. When these men decide they don't want you no more, when they decide they want to put you out, when they decide whatever, when they decide they want to be crazy, have some money set up on the side. Do not listen to these people that be, oh, you're just preparing to leave. No, I'm being smart and I'm preparing for if things go left, because the rate that we be getting unalived by these men is insane. Have your funds stashed up. Don't listen to these people that got trapped in a situation and they want you to be trapped too. So, down on her luck, Love makes a wish at the famous Bellagio fountain and asks for true love. Never does she expect her wishes to come true in the form of the one person she's been denying an attraction to. Sincere is a hustler who is known for having multiple women and wreaking havoc on the streets of Vegas. When Sincere and Love run into each other, they find out that they share quite a few things in common. One being the love for a little girl who shows them the true meaning of Christmas. The two are no longer able to deny their feelings for each other. Christmas is a time for miracles. Will Love finally really be happy, or will she continue to fall victim to her husband's neglect? Girl, let Sincere treat you right. Let him treat you right. Let him expose you to a different type of love so you can be walking around blushing and feeling all good on the inside for Christmas. Go into the new year with something new. Go into the new year treating yourself right. Receiving the love that you know you should have had at the first of last year. Just go ahead, love. Do your thing. Let Sincere come into your life and change it for the better. Drop titles below by this author in the comments that I need to be checking out. I did see that this book was a part of a series that it looks like it came out in 2022. I believe there's another book in that series that I had added to this list as well. Dreaming of a White Christmas is by Candy B. This book is available at Kindle Unlimited. It is 103 pages. It came out December 19th of 2022. Life has taken a turn for the worse for Charm Porter. Once happily married with two beautiful kids, she now finds herself at the bedside of her dying husband. With medical bills piling up and rent due, Charm is running out of options. Money is running low, and Charm is hit with more devastating news with the holidays around the corner. Charm is a strong woman, and she knows when one door closes, another one opens, but she didn't expect to walk into the door of bad boy Joaquin Walker. Christmas is Joaquin's favorite holiday and the only time he's in a giving mood. Joaquin is known for his successful trucking business, but he is doing more than delivering goods. He's the plug, and not even Christmas will stop him from transporting his own version of snow. Get it, sir? Do what you got to do. Let me find out. When Charm shows up to his business uninvited, his entire operation is put at risk. However, Joe Quinn doesn't want to kill the beauty, so he offers her a job that could change her life. All Charm has ever dreamt about is giving her kids the Christmas they deserve. With 4 days left until Christmas, she makes the ultimate sacrifice. Will her sacrifice add on to what she's already endured, or will Charm turn her dreams into a white Christmas? Turn it into a Snow White Christmases. You do what you got to do. You got medical bills to pay for it. Listen, if we're not gonna get caught, like how you want me to line it up? Like, how do I chop it up? How do I chop it up? Show me how to bag it real quick. Like, y'all got a mask for me? Like, do you got something for me to help bag stuff up? Christmas is expensive, okay? Inflation be coming every single year. Let's get ahead of that. And I gotta make sure that my bae at home is taken care of because he's not doing good. Like, how do I make sure I don't get this shit in my nose? Drop other titles by this author that I need to be checking out. Bianca Marie dropped Christmas in Vegas, a royal flush on Kindle Unlimited, December 13th of 2022. The book is 124 pages. It is a part of a series, so you could check out the other books that are in this series. All of them have a Christmas in Vegas theme. The synopsis says, as the head of the Gremlin Gang Street Racer Squad, Princess Diamante has always had a life that is lived in the fast lane. Princess had been loyal to her boyfriend Juvie for so long that she didn't believe she would fall for a man of a different caliber, but a one-night stand made her reconsider everything. Girl, Royalty Price has always taken great satisfaction in being proclaimed king of the street racing lifestyle. Royalty is prepared to get back on track after serving a 2-year prison sentence. Unexpectedly, an encounter with a mysterious woman shakes up the world of Royalty. He can't stop himself from wanting more from her, despite what his instincts tell him. Duchess Diamante had a reputation for being straightforward, direct, and honest. She always had her emotions. Did y'all hear that Memphis accent just tried to come out? Immersions? Is that what really? I done been down here too long. That was embarrassing. She always wore her emotions on high alert and wore her heart on her sleeve. Duchess was finally over men after having her heart broken more times than she can count, until the one person she never believed she would give a chance to made her want to risk everything. Baron Shadow Donovan, a secretive, reserved, but loyal man, rejected love for good. Shadow made a pledge to himself that he wouldn't get into another toxic relationship, but he couldn't stop what was intended for him. When feelings he didn't know were there emerged, Shadow began to question whether the person he had suddenly fallen for was worth the trouble. A trip to Viva Las Vegas would make all the difference when the holidays arrived. These 4 people would find themselves in situations that they never anticipated. It's going down at the Royal Flush Hotel for the holidays, making it a Christmas that these individuals would never forget. I believe I have read a book by Bianca Marie before. You can find her on Facebook at Bianca Marie. She's also on Instagram and Twitter. You can find her there at Bianca Book 16 and on Instagram at Bianca Marie Books with a Z at the end, 87. Drop a title of other books I should be checking out by this author. Christmas in Bayberry is by Jennifer Fay. This book is available on Kindle for $4.99. It is 296 pages. It came out September 16th of 2024. Kate Taylor knows what she wants in life: to one day run her family's candle business, which is at the heart of the close-knit community of Baymont, Vermont. Bayberry, Vermont. Y'all, what's going on with me? But the company isn't doing well. Wesley Adams is on the fast track to be an assistant vice president at his financial firm in Manhattan. Before the promotion is announced, he's sent to this small town from the past to do an analysis of the candle company. He doesn't expect to bump into his childhood crush, Kate, and when he does, sparks fly. As he spends time in Bayberry, he falls for the town's Christmas traditions and for her. But he has a responsibility to submit an honest report. Will it extinguish Kate's dreams along with any chance for a future they have together? Sir, you better help her get the business together so you can have her and write a good, honest report too. You're going to have to give her some tips. You're going to have to do something because when love is at stake, you have to do what you have to do. This is my first time adding a book by this author to my to be read list, but this author has a bunch of books out there. Summer Refresh, Brass Anchor Inn, Summer by the Beach, Rising Star, A Lighthouse Cafe Christmas. So this author does write a bunch of Christmas themed books for people that love binge reading that kind of content. I am getting more into the holiday spirit. Clearly, this is my first time ever wearing Christmas themed nails. I'm trying my best to be uplifted and cheery this Christmas season. Let me know what other books I should be checking out by her. Urban Ain't Dead presents Trickin' on a Hoe for Christmas, a BBW love story by Talia Tiana. It is available with Kindle Unlimited. I found this book by searching on Amazon's search bar of Christmas urban fiction novels. So that is how I stumbled across this book. I really wanted to add a bunch of books by different authors that I have not had the chance to network with, read their work, to add to my road to 1,000. I really wanted to get more books and more authors in. First of all, do y'all not see how cute this damn book cover is? Somebody tag the cover designer in these comments because they put their whole foot up on this damn cover. These colors pop so much that I would love to have a copy of this book. Now, I don't see that it's available with paperback on Amazon. Maybe it's available on the author's website. This is one of them covers that's so cute. I would buy it straight off the cover. Forget the book synopsis. The cover did it for me alone. But the book synopsis says it is 113 pages. Christmas is right around the corner, and neither Daquan Day Mitchell or Ticey Miss Juicy Jones are feeling in the holiday spirit. Both with interesting and traumatic pasts, they found themselves building a beautiful and unique bond that they have both grown to secretly love. With the approaching holiday only being Day's second one home, he's feeling frustrated, lonely, and longing for the love and affection of the mysterious and sexy woman who's been on his mind for years. He's ready to take the next step in their relationship, and he's willing to do and even spend whatever it takes for him to have her. If she don't want you, I do. The only thing is, though the two have never met or shown face, bro, what? Let me find out y'all been pen paling this whole time. An adult entertainer and loving companion, Miss Juicy isn't looking forward to Christmas at all. With no plans but to entertain some of her regulars, she's thrown for a loop when her secret but not so secret admirer makes her an offer she can't refuse. You need to stop playing with me and come get this money. Let me spoil you for Christmas. You ain't got nobody and I don't have a family of my own. Why not spend it together? You ain't got to be alone, Juice. In this erotic and steamy tale of when lust and infatuation turns into love and bliss, we promise it's not something you want to miss. It came out November 30th of 2023. This author is born and raised from Stockton, California, and is a literary influencer turned author. I'm excited. Drop what other titles I should be checking out by this author. Again, it is an urban erotica. It falls under urban fiction as well. The cover is super cute. I can't say that enough. Antoinette Sherrill wrote the book Finding a G for Me on Christmas. It is available with Kindle Unlimited. The book is 105 pages. It dropped December 23rd of 2019. As a young girl, Ryan Lacoste wasn't the most fortunate and grew up with the bare minimum. Now as an adult, she has everything that she promised herself she would. Still, she can't help but feeling like something's missing. When a trip home for the holidays lands her in the presence of Guyan G. Parks, she soon realizes that she may need more than what lovey money and a lavish lifestyle can afford her. Find out if Christmas will gift her the missing piece of what she once considered a perfect life. This book does fall underneath urban fiction. You can find this author on Facebook at Net Williams or author Net Sherrill, on Instagram at still_trappingdn_my net. You can also find her on her fan page at facebook.com/tangled in my net. This author has a ton of books out there. I've seen a bunch of her books being promoted. So that's why I was like, let me go ahead and add this book to my to be read list because, again, I want to experience more authors that I haven't had the opportunity to. Once I do get to a place where I can really just get paid to listen to books all day long, y'all, you won't hear me sound like a broken record so much because I'll be able to really just sit back, kick up my feet, and thumb my nails through a book and just listen. And that's my sole source of income. But until we get there, I do have to pace myself. And sometimes my to be read list is extremely long. It may take me years to get to a book, but once I get to it, I pop out and I make a video real quick. It's insane. A Sinful Christmas is by Kendra Nicole. It is part of the Sinful series. It is book 2. It's available at Kindle Unlimited. This author has a ton of books out there. Didn't I say at the beginning that I was including some sexy Santas? Look at this man. What can you say? Listen, if y'all keep bringing Santas out that look like this, I'll go to the club for Christmas nights. I'll go to whatever parties y'all throw. Have enough men showing up like a sexy Santa like this. I promise to bring my ho bag because I'm gonna be trying to stay the night. But until then, I'm gonna keep reading books like this, okay? The book overview says dashing through the church. Wait, those aren't the lyrics, but that's how Sinful K is spending his Christmas holiday, dealing with the church with his woman Mary. Sinful has gotten used to Mary's biblical ways, so he's willing and ready to do anything for his wife, even if that means being pulled into something he didn't sign up for. Yet the Christmas spirit has a way of taking hold of everyone's heart and making them believe in miracles. Sinful and Mary embark on a holiday journey together, loving one another and giving love to those in need. Nevertheless, their tale is filled with laughter and life lessons. This heartfelt couple is back for the holiday season, learning more about one another in the season of giving. It does fall underneath Christmas holiday romance ebooks as well as holiday romance and Black and African American women's fiction. This author is from Washington, D.C. She has a ton of books out there. This book has well over 420 reviews already. I don't know who the promoter is for this book, but they have done an excellent job of promoting this book because although the book had dropped a minute ago, I've been seeing this book all over the place and I've been saying I'm going to cop it. Drop a title below of books by this author that I should be checking out next. I am looking for books to add to a collection for my Valentine's Day book haul. I want a bunch of cute book covers, some nice erotica, some nice lovey-dovey feel-good books to include. I'm going to try to include at least 20 books in that series. So if you guys know that this author has books that fall in that category, let me know which books they are in the comments. Christmas with an Ice Cold Billionaire is by Ebony Diamonds. This book is available with Kindle Unlimited. It is 114 pages. It dropped December 28th of 2022. It says, Majesty Sadiana believes the world is hers for the taking, literally. After getting sucked dry by her loser boyfriend Jessup, Majesty decides to make a run back to the family who disowned her. A mean father and a passive-aggressive mother make for a disaster when it comes to holiday cheer. Girl, just find you some new parents, because these ones here sound like they sound like they are hell on earth. The strained relationship pushed Majesty to make a decision that gets her in a predicament she didn't expect with somebody she never imagined. Bali Castillo is what some would consider a Scrooge, but he is misunderstood. Being alone every year for the holidays kind of has that effect on him. After losing the last of his close relatives, more bad news comes and causes Bali to do something that will unknowingly change his life and how he feels about Christmas. Morgan Sambardi is a girl full of secrets, one being the mystery boyfriend who has been abusing her for over a year. Morgan is used to being in pain from a young age, and it only continued as she got older. When her best friend Majesty goes missing, she ends up in a situation she is afraid will blow up her whole life and maybe even destroy friendships and a renewed love she just found. Dango Santillano is not daddy's boy and never wanted to be. he only ever wanted to do his own thing. Like his sister Majesty, he was never into the family way and never wanted to be. He had his own dreams, and after a night with an old love and dreams he had his own dreams, and after a night with an old friend, love and dreams seemed to be just within reach. That's until secrets began to fly, and now Dango has to decide if his new life is worth his old one. This wild Christmas story will make you smile, curse, and maybe even cry as these four people navigate the holidays in chaos. Please tell me why in the comments why you guys feel like Christmas has a way of bringing sides out of people that either you didn't know were there or that you haven't seen in some years. Is it because we all are coming together for a collective and we've been going through things behind closed doors that the other family members don't know about? What is it about the Christmas season that makes people so give me your input in the comments and drop a comment also of any books by this author I should be checking out going forward. If you enjoy books that include fated mates and enemies to lovers, this might be a book that you are going to enjoy. The book came out November 14th of 2024. It is by none other than Deja Wiles. This book is a part of a series. It's 11 different books in the series. It is titled Christmas with My Enemies, a part of the Feuding Hearts Christmas. This book overview says, I'm the daughter of a kingpin set to marry a man I despise by Christmas. Then I meet Beast. Jamal Morgan is my biggest mistake waiting to happen, but also my only chance at escape. I run from my father's prison into the arms of the one man who could start a war. Beast is dangerous, brutal, and everything my family hates. But when he looks at me, it's like he's daring me to risk everything. Girl, I ain't even looked at like that in a minute. I thought running would save me, but now I'm more trapped than ever. Between a man I'm falling for, my parents, and a past that won't let me go. The holidays are closing in and the wedding is looming. I have one shot at freedom. My heart's all in, even if it could cost me everything. Wrap yourself in the steamy, festive world of the Feuding Hearts series featuring fated mates, enemies to lovers, and holiday magic. This collection brings together billionaires, brooding alphas, and feisty heroines in a whirlwind of romance and supernatural thrills, where holiday magic meets steamy romance. Wrap your next obsession. This falls under holiday fiction as well as Black and African American urban fiction. It says that this author does write irresistible hot boils in her steamy romances. Let me know what other books and titles by this author I should be checking out. Again, I am still looking for books to add to my Valentine's Day book haul. So let me know. Does this author have some titles that will fall under that? And even if not, what other books by this author have had you like, girl, if you don't hurry up and read this book next, let me know in the comments. This book is by Misha Mish. It is titled Hood Holiday with a MF Don. The book is available with Kindle Unlimited. It says that it is 215 pages. It is a book of urban fiction. Shelby Wiley's life hasn't been easy. Every day is a struggle with her alcoholic father and runaway mother, who seem to have disappeared into thin air. She often feels like she's completely alone in the world, and the weight of her difficult past sits heavy on her conscience, making it hard for her to truly live. But when her father gets into trouble, Cobra feels like it's her duty to step in and to save the day. Little does she know her act of love and loyalty will lead her down a dangerous path. Koa Baz Bazin is the head of the infamous Bazin crime family, but he's also the only son who has yet to start a family of his own. Despite his tough exterior, he carries a heavy burden, his sickly mother's dying wish for him to have a child. When Cobra enters his life, he sees an opportunity to fulfill his mother's request, even if it means getting involved in more trouble than he bargained for. As they navigate the dangerous waters of their new partnership, Cobra and Baz must confront their inner selves and decide if they are willing to risk everything for a chance at love and redemption. Cobra must make a choice to stay with Baz and embrace his world, or to break free and forge her own path. The novel is full of twists and turns with a Christmas backdrop that adds to the drama and tension. Cobra is a strong and complex character who will capture readers' hearts, while Baz is a captivating villain who will leave you breathless. This author is a Dallas native and has always loved reading. This author started dropping books in 2017. She has a book, Banging My Millionaire Billionaire Boss. Okay, the Don's Version Possession. UBAWA recognized her as one of the top 100 authors, and she was honored with a literary award from AAMBC and the Gem. Let me know what other books by this author I should be checking out. I feel like I've seen her name for years. But again, I work, y'all. I can only read so much, but at the same time, when I see a book consistently being posted over and over and over, and I see it being promoted, I'm like, okay, let me add it to my to be read list. But I also know just because I've seen it, that doesn't mean that other authors or readers even have seen it. So that's what makes me come and do some of these book calls and be like, hey, listen, I know you've done seen the cover. Go ahead and check it out. Let me know what you thought. Or listen, check out this book. For people that are like, I want to read more diverse books, but I don't know where to start. I want to support more Black authors. I want to support more Black women. I drop book hauls all day long, showing y'all what books you guys could check out. So nobody has no excuses anymore as to why they're not supporting different authors. Hood Holiday is by author Tracy Reddick, and it says Hood Holiday with a South Philly thug. This is a part of a 6-part series by several different authors that are writing Hood Holiday books. This book is 118 pages. It came out December 6th of 2023. Hannah Starr never had many reasons to celebrate the holidays. Orphaned in her youth, all she has known is instability. As a single mother, her tides are changing, and this Christmas she seems promising until she runs into a blast from her past, one that has the ability to shake her secrets from the tree. Kane Mary made it out the hood with no record and not a t-shirt. And not on a t-shirt. Damn. Listen, the statistics of making it out sometimes, they can be grim. All he wants to do is give back to the hood that made him rich. His revitalization project is one of his proudest achievements. All is well until he reconnects with the person who has tormented his dreams for years. Now he is faced with the truth that can rock his world. Two people with a shared past must navigate what's done in the dark. Will Christmas bring them hope or become a never-ending nightmare? This book falls under urban fiction as well as Black and African American urban fiction. Let me know what other titles by this author I should be checking out. This will be my first time having a book by this author on my to be read list, so I don't know what to expect, but I am super excited. This book is by author R. Michelle. It is a book of urban fiction titled Holiday Love with a New Orleans Plug. I like the ring to that. It is my first time adding a book by this author to my to be read list. This book is available with Kindle Unlimited. It was 142 pages. It dropped December 23rd of 2023. Erin Day loves being a travel nurse, so accepting the New Orleans assignment is a no-brainer, especially since visiting there has always been a dream of hers, crossing it off her Christmas list. Excited to explore her new environment, the city and the people have Arian. Is it Arian or Aaron? Either way, it is a beautiful spelling. It's Aarion. I think it's Arian. That is beautiful. Enamored, but her boss, Jishan, has her very infatuated. Not only is he handsome with beautiful eyes and can wear the mess out of a suit, he has the aura of mystery surrounding him. And she wants to be the one to unveil whatever lies beneath those suits. Girl, will Arian be around long enough to discover whatever his mystery might be? It doesn't take long for Arian to learn that every city has their frosty side too, and New Orleans is not exempt. When things start going awry, it forces her to be in Jashan's presence, exposing their hot sexual tension and kindling their repressed feelings. Although they want to take a sleigh ride down each other's pole, it may be too risky to enjoy the ride, but will it be worth it? Will Arian and Jashan cross the forbidden lines and act on those highly charged emotions, falling into the cold abyss with no way out? Deceit, betrayal, and love are having a snowball effect in their lives. Trust has been degenerated and dismantled, and they can only depend on each other. As the wonderful time of year approaches, the holiday season takes a life of its own. Find out how Arian and Jashawn fill their stockings with life, love, and holiday blues in this African American urban holiday drama. This is my first time again checking out a book by this author. I'm excited. Let me know what other titles by this author I should be checking out. The book cover is super cute. I feel like when these authors are a part of series that all have the same theme, I absolutely love and adore it because I love seeing everyone's different take on these book themes. I love a good holiday read because sometimes it can get me out of my grumpy what do you call him? The Grinch. I can stop acting like the Grinch sometimes if I read me a holiday book that gives me enough feels to be like, all right, I'm gonna find me a man before New Year's. But yes, drop titles below that I should be checking out by this author. The final book in this series is Holiday Love with a Memphis plug. It is by Alicia Dawn. I hope I'm saying that correct. The book is available Kindle Unlimited. Yo, with me having moved to Memphis at this point, as soon as I see Memphis on a title, I feel like I'm like, let me just go ahead and check the book out. And my goal at this point, next year for 901 Day, I really want to release a whole lineup, a whole book haul of books that are Memphis based. That is really my goal for 901 Day next year. If I could get like if I could do like 15 to 20 different books that have Memphis in the title, that would be super dope. I might even have to spend the block with this book and add this book back to that lineup as well. If this author has any other titles with Memphis in the name, sis, please drop it in the comments so I can go ahead and zoom it on over there. It is 131 pages. This book came out December 20th of 2023. It is a part of a series. Tragedy suffered at any time is unbearable. Tragedy occurring around Christmas time is exponentially harder. This is the case for Angel Jefferson, causing her to swear off Christmas and love forever. While serving as the provider for her family, even they are unable to deter her dispirited deposition about the holiday season. Motivated by the unsolved case involving someone dear to her heart as the city of Memphis's head prosecutor, Angel vows to incarcerate every murder suspect whose case comes across her desk, generating the nickname Angel of Death. As the Christmas season approaches, will this year finally be the year that she regains her Christmas spirit? Renowned ladies' man and notorious Memphis kingpin Easton James has spent years wreaking havoc across the city, and now his roosters have come to roost. Karma has spun her web and has finally caught him up in multiple murder charges, bringing him face to face with the infamous Angel of Death. Rocked by a reeling revelation, Easton's world becomes disheveled, aiding in him stepping away from the only thing he has ever known. As the holidays emerge, will this year not be as jolly as it has been in the past? There is the right side of the law, and there's the wrong side of the law. However, there is a slippery gray area when those two sides meet. Neither Angel nor Easton claim to be angels, more like Scrooge raining down on people's parade. And finding perfect peace seems to speed skate across their fingertips as the snowstorm of pressure mounts for her by exacting prosecution and for him by avoiding it. In this African American urban Christmas drama, will it be a happy holiday or an icy nightmare? With the city of Memphis as their backdrop, find out if Angel and Easton can bring peace to the city while bringing a little tenderness to their hearts. This is a book of urban fiction. You can find this author on TikTok and Instagram at author Alicia Dawn. She is a Mississippi native. She finds great joy in spending time with her family and traveling. And she also loves connecting with new people, especially her readers. Drop a comment below and let me know what other books I should be checking out by this author. Y'all, I am so excited that I was able to do this entire collection. I am a author myself, so that's why I'm always cheering for other authors. I'm a reader first, an author second, and then I'm also a book promoter. So you can head on over to my website at elzabrooks.com. You can hire me to get your book promoted, okay? I am so grateful to have been able to include all of these books in my book wrap up for a Christmas themed book haul. I absolutely enjoy interacting with different authors. I am an author myself. I'm also a reader. You can always hire me at allsbrooks.com to promote your books, to market your books. I can also assist you with getting your book on a billboard in a city near you. So, one of the digital billboards that people will see while they're driving throughout your city as another way of marketing and promoting your books. My most affordable package starts at $444. Now the price is going up for 2025. So go ahead and cop it while it is affordable and cost effective. I absolutely enjoy interacting with different authors. I am still on my journey of my road to 1,000. I dropped a video of what exactly that means. You can find that video on my website at allsbrooks.com, on my Facebook at French Allsbooks, as well as on Instagram and YouTube. What my road to 1,000 is really my journey of interacting with 1,000 authors, because I feel like in interacting with 1,000 different authors, publishers, similar writers, I feel like it will help me to learn more about myself. It'll help me to learn more about this journey I'm on as an author. It will also give me the experience and the opportunity to give so many authors their flowers while they're here. Now, I have found that some of the authors I have added onto my list of 1,000, unfortunately, some of those authors have already transitioned on. And it is amazing sometimes when I do read their work and I'm not realizing at the time that they're no longer with us. I'm like, oh my gosh, like this book was really cool. And then I'll go check out that author, and then you find out that they've already passed. And sometimes I'm just like, oh my gosh, like I feel horrible. So I am on this self-paced journey of reaching out to so many different authors through book reviews, through videos, and just saying, like, listen, I saw your book. I'm cheering for you. I'm rooting for you. I'm reading as many books as I can. I'm listening to a lot of audiobooks with Libby at this point. I'm also listening to books on Kindle Unlimited with Alexa. Shout out to the woman who put me onto that. I will forever be grateful. I'm just very excited. 2024 was an amazing year for me. I learned so much about myself. I got to meet so many incredible people. I've never had a year where I was this productive. You guys have helped me to quadruple my sales on my books. My pages read has been 5 times higher, literally, than what was occurring on my books in 2023. I appreciate everyone who has encouraged me along the way. For the foreseeable future, my book, My Favorite Ex, and my book, I Turned His Sister Out in Texas, will continue to be free on Amazon, Barnes& Noble, Kobo, Apple, and many other platforms. It is my way of telling everyone thank you. I appreciate you. I know that there's so many talented authors out there, so sometimes readers, they have to consume their funds, they have to stick to a budget. And I want to be able to share my work for free. I definitely appreciate everyone who has encouraged me throughout this year. 2023 was the hardest year of my life, so to come back the next year and to have this year, I am so grateful. I am extremely grateful. I've accomplished a lot of success for my business. It is Elvance and Allsbrooks. It means a lot to me. It means a lot to me. The reason why I started my business was a way of keeping my brother's memory alive. I'm not going to get emotional in this video. Oh my God, it's happening. I'm getting emotional. Um, and it's just great. It is my way of making sure that my brother's legacy continues on. He did pass away at the age of 20 in January of 2023. So when I see authors sharing posts that I have made underneath the business page, and I see the way it's affecting people, when authors reach out to me and when they say, like, your book reviews really made me feel good, or I appreciate feeling seen in these videos. This is the first time I have ever gotten ready to cry on camera. I always say, like, I can't stand people who cry on camera. How do you guys get to that point where you cry on camera? But it just means so much to me because it is a part of me keeping my brother's legacy alive. He passed so young that he didn't have children, and we didn't get to see him graduate from college, and we didn't get to see and experience so many firsts. So when I see his name being shared along with the other videos and things I'm creating, I'm just like, oh my gosh, like, I am my brother's keeper. So I'm just doing my part. I'm not going to cry. I'm not going to cry. I'm doing my part, but I just appreciate I appreciate all of the support. I appreciate the authors who sat down with me and did author interviews with me at the beginning of this year. Um, I appreciate the authors that have showed so much support that I can rely on to really share anything that I post at this point. Um, I try my best not to name drop all the time. Author Larry Singleton, I will forever be grateful to. He was one of the first people who did an author interview with me. I was extremely moved by his book, Prayers and Po' Boys, that he put out. I can count on him to be support from a whole couple states over. If I ever get to New Orleans, I can assure you I want to meet this author because he is the true definition of extreme support, of motivation, of encouragement. He is someone where you feel good every time that you interact with him. He has connected the dots for me and bridged the gap on me being able to meet and network with so many different authors. And I am forever grateful. So shout out to him. Um, I'm just so grateful, you guys. I'm so grateful. I don't know what it was about this year. I think it was my trying out so many different methods through self-help books and going to therapy and working on so many different things. Um, I even went back and watched one of my book reviews from 5 years ago yesterday, and I was looking at how much I've changed as a person and how I show up different, how I present myself different, how much more confident I am in my videos compared to 5 years ago. I also noticed how I was talking about my anxiety and my depression and my eczema, and I am happy to say this is like the first year of I am not about to cry. This is like the first year, and I don't know how long that my anxiety and depression has been under wraps. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. Anxiety and depression was something that I struggled with for a very, very long time. Um, I am not going to overly cry. I'm so glad I'm wearing these glasses. I'm so glad. I cannot be grateful enough. I'm not one of those, oh, I believe in the universe people necessarily. If that's your cup of tea, cool. I give God all the praise and glory for everything that I have overcome, for all of my accomplishments, for everything that I have achieved this year. I am still a smaller named author. I'm still a smaller known book promoter. I can see the trajectory of where my life is going. I can see the trajectory of where my brand is going, and I am forever grateful. I don't have all the answers, you guys. I am not a marketing expert. I read books on marketing consistently, and when I say consistently, I listen to audiobooks all throughout the week. I am no expert. I am a continual learner. I never act like I have all the answers, but I do try to reach out to other people and try to make their journey of going from a reader to an author easier, or being an author that maybe a few of us have heard of, to becoming an author that is at different book award shows and they're getting recognition. And I just am grateful for everyone who has welcomed me with open arms. I know I can be a little over the top in my videos at times. I am not everyone's cup of tea. I cannot say thank you enough. I literally can't. I can't say thank you enough. And I think I'm gonna finish there because I do see that I'm getting a little emotional. I'm getting a little emotional, but this has been hands down the best year of my life. And it's great to say that, y'all. I'm turning 30 in a couple months. Like, so it's just to finish out my 20s like this. I'm like, all right, I started off as a wife in my early 20s. I had a baby. Then I became a hot girl on my Meg Thee Stallion stuff, and I was outside and twerking on headlights. And now I've become so reformed. Reformed, I guess. I don't know. I'm excited to see what 30 brings. If you guys could drop any advice, random unsolicited advice of what to expect in my 30s, what I should be thinking, what I should be considering, I would appreciate it. If you have not already, hit the like, follow, subscribe button, share this video with other readers, other authors. I thank you all for everything, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.